So I'm going to be meeting and interviewing James Lee Gambardella. And James Lee is a program and project management analyst at Accenture. I'd love to pick his brain and be behind the scenes. That would be so cool.
So my name is James Lee Gambardella. I'm born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. Growing up in New York City, you do a ton of different things. I started working at 11 years old for an entertainment company as a party motivator. I worked construction. I used to do demolition for the laborers union. I became a licensed massage therapist. Service industry like yourself, healthcare industry. And one thing that was always constant was that I've always had an interest in technology. So I did a coding boot camp, and that's when all this experience kind of came together for me.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit more about what you do here?
So after doing the boot camp, I got to the Accenture apprenticeship program I got hired, which is amazing. It's a 12-month earn while you learn program. So you get competitive wages, and they put you in touch with mentors. They give you all these resources to grow and upskill.
That's amazing that they offer something like that.
I know, it really is. It's incredible. So now, on a day-to-day basis, I work with the client here in New York City that Accenture is developing an app for, and I train their employees on the app to make sure that the transition goes smoothly.
So is there any significant roadblocks that you've been through?
Sure. Actually, on the day that I was interviewing for Accenture, I was in a bike accident and I shattered my spleen. And so when I was actually in the hospital about to have surgery, I couldn't speak because they intubated me. So I was my hands were shaking, they were tying me down, my hands were shaking, and my wife said, I think he wants to say something. So they gave me a piece of paper, and I wrote down on the paper, said, please change the Accenture interview date because this job could change our life. So I had my wife change it to 1 week later. I was on Zoom. I actually just got out of the ICU on Thursday, and on a Friday, I was sitting up in the chair, and my wife put a tie on me and the shirt, but I still had my drain coming out, and I was in so much pain. But as I was doing the interview, I think I told them that, part of me, if I present with pain, I just had surgery, and I think it kind of showed them that I'm dedicated and I really want the opportunity.
Man, that's hardcore. So it sounds like the path you've had this whole time has not been the most traditional path.
Right.
Where you are here now, here at Accenture, what I guess set you apart?
So I have translatable skills that help with the position that I'm in now. I was a marketing manager. I used to go do door-to-door sales, and then working with the entertainment company, engage with people, working construction, getting up at 4:30 in the morning, especially in the freezing cold, to go and break concrete. I think those are the most translatable skills. Those things kind of got me through every job that I've ever had.
Do you think schooling is necessary for people trying to get into your position, or people who are trying to work for Accenture or big companies like this?
I'd say to just always have a student mentality, always be willing to learn. As far as a formal school, I believe that you're on the right path where you already have your associate's degree, you have some certifications. So the next step would just be research a company that you're interested in. While you're putting in applications, just keep trying to develop your skills. The sky's the limit. As long as you're resilient, everything will come together.